State tennis, we, as Robbie Falk characterized it, stunned the Buckeyes in Columbus and defeated the 5 seed Ohio State Buckeyes. So we advanced to the Elite Eight. We will play...
For the first time since 2018, 2019, somewhere in there?
Yeah, correct. 2018. Yes, 2018. We will play Stanford on the 16th, which is Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Friday. We will play at Stanford, 12 versus 4 in the Elite Eight before potentially making the Final Four. So, yeah, men's tennis continues on with their hot streak. Softball, we lost to LSU 5-0 in the first round, and we'll figure out where we are in the NCAA tournament here in the next 15 minutes, and then however long it takes for our name to get revealed in the show. And then men's baseball. Dogs win again. What a thriller of a weekend against the school up north. Evan Sierra was magnificent in a game with 15 Ks and 8 innings pitched with no earned runs allowed. And then we won again last night in a thriller, which Sanders can give his inside baseball perspective on 6-5.
Tried to throw.
As the Rebels strand runners and the Dogs win the series again. That's 8 of 9. Bianco in his 25 seasons in Oxford doesn't have a winning record against any state head baseball coach, interim or real, like head, ever. So,
and that's Cohen. There's a good guy before Cohen too, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
a dude.
25
Cohen.
years is a
whatever
long time.
one you want to name. It's all of them.
Yeah. I was just trying to think. I think it's 6 guys.
Yes, correct.
Cohen, Canizero, 2 interims, 5 guys, and then a guy before Cohen. So it's a tough stretch for Bianco, but I don't think he's going to complain. They've got a natty. We've got a natty. I think that he's happy with his career, probably.
Sure. But as
I'm happy as well.
I don't think he's happy this weekend.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Twitter has been going off a bunch. The standard has not changed. Dogs greater than Rebels.
You think we can eliminate him from the head coaching candidacy?
He was never going to.
I'm just joking.
We would never do that. I'd hope not, at least.
I did see a lot of people tweeting about Oklahoma's head coach being off the list. I'm going to talk about Mississippi State baseball, not other baseball. It was awesome. Last night was electric. I worked doubleheader Friday, and yesterday was senior day. Graduation. We had a graduation ceremony on the field because the team will be traveling next week when graduation's actually happening. So Dr. Keenum was there. It was very cool. All the players, families were on the field. The emotions were very high, and I have seen teams crash after senior days. It always makes me nervous. I remember at women's basketball in like 2018, 2017, we had our senior day before the game, and then we got beat by a team we should not have got beat by. And it was just kind of came down to emotions of like you get all this energy built up from having your family out there and you're crying and stuff. So it was really cool to see the team's parents and family out there. But yeah, I was talking my uncle through it because he did not get to watch it. It was an insane game. 5th inning, I think it was around the 5th inning, we put up a pretty big inning to go up 6-1. That was the last run we scored in the game. Ole Miss kind of kept hanging in it. Ligon pitched well. I think he only gave up 1 run, and then we brought in Lucas Dotson, and he walked a couple guys. I believe walked in a run. We brought in, or Nate Williams was before Lucas Dotson. He's the one that loaded the bases. Dotson came in, walked in a run, and then got out of the inning. Dotson comes back out for the 8th inning, I believe. Gives up another 2 runs, making it 6-3, or something like that, and then gives up a 2-shot home run in the 9th, or something like that. It was just like it was coming down to the wire, and then the freshman Ryan McPherson comes out, and he's the guy that gave up the game-winning hit against Ole Miss in our non-conference matchup in Jackson. So he gets redemption, goes out, gets the 3 guys, and I was in that dugout, and for those last 3 outs, I was holding that camera, and the camera was shaking. Like, my hands, I went up to the press box after to, like, unpack everything and put everything away, and I kept, like, looking at my bosses and, like, guys, look at this. Like, my hand is still shaking. I have not had that much adrenaline in a long time. I forgot how much I hated Ole Miss until last night. Probably around the third or fourth inning when I was like, okay, like we need to actually do this. Let's go freaking do this. Let's kick their butt. I was in the dugout just like doing my best not to cheer or go insane because I got to act professional. I'm on the clock. When we won that game, I got the very cool experience of basically running out with the team, but with I kind of felt like it was just so cool. I'm holding the camera. I'm right
Blood
there.
thinks he's part of the team.
They're all there. I'm just like trying not to go crazy. I got to keep it cool, just keep recording. Got some really cool shots. I hope that one of my bosses was able to send them to me because they were so fun to take. I love my job. It's so fun. It's just so cool getting to be in the dugout and like right there for it. I could have cut I was so stressed that you could have like cut the stress with a knife. It was very thick in there. But yeah, they get it done. And now I don't know the vibes in the dugout. I have not seen this high all season. And my question is kind of like, well, are the vibes high because we're winning, or are we winning because the vibes are high? It's hard to say. Baseball can be like that. I don't know. What's that look, JP?
Vibes are high because winning is awesome.
I agree. But also, I think that a lot of, I don't know, I feel like if you are feeling good in baseball, like I've played intramural softball, it's not the same. But like there are nights when like I feel good and I just know that I'm going to do well, and then I do, and then there are nights where you feel off, you know? Sure. And so like if the guys are going out there and they feel good and they feel confident, like is that one of the reasons that we are having more success, or are we having? Or
I think it's called y'all beat Ole Miss whether they're good and y'all are bad, or
True.
y'all are good and they're bad, or both are good.
We also have had, after 0 walk-offs all season, maybe 1. We now had 2 in the last 2 weekends. 1 against Kentucky. Oh, I guess we didn't walk off against Ole Miss. My bad. I was hoping for 1. I was sitting there. Yeah. I was kind of like, this is either going to be really sick or really sad. Ole Miss was getting close to tying it, and I was like, imagine they tie it, and then we haven't had a hit or a run since the 5th inning, and we go out there and walk it off. I might have just dropped the camera and just gone out and jumped in the pile. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it was an awesome weekend. Duty Noble Field is insane. I've got one more game Tuesday night against North Alabama, Garrick Fry's old team. So that'll be cool. But yeah, one more game, and then I will be graduate on Thursday. My parents were texting me like, oh, like, do you want to go to dinner? I was like, I don't know. That's forever away. It's in like
not that far.
4 days.
You gotta say yes. Let them make a reservation.
Nah, dude, it's gonna be so crowded.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's really too late.
I don't do crowds. Even if I would not have chosen to go out to eat during graduation week. No matter, like, we could have made the reservation 6 months ago. It'd have just been too crowded, too crazy.
Missed your chance.
I can eat in Starkville anytime I want. They're up here like every other.
Well, I'm just saying you gotta get a graduation meal out of this. This is like I'm just saying, like, you missed your chance.
I think they're gonna bring Super Chicks up.
Like, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But because I was thinking, you missed your chance to get a real good meal out of this paid for. Personally, I'm not one to pass up those opportunities.
True. Yeah. That's fair.
But you do you. Super Chicks is fire. So.
I mean, yeah, it's better than Harvey's.
I don't think I've ever been to Harvey's, so I can't actually say.
You've never been to
Harvey's? I've been once.
I've been twice.
I know you've been to Harvey's.
I've been once.
College kids. We don't have money.
I know, because Jackson, I came over and you and Jackson
we were eating Harvey's, yeah.
Was it not? I mean, it was all right. The cheese.
It was great. It's just like there's such different food.
Yeah.
Like the Harvey's is objectively better, but honestly, they taste pretty close to the same. I mean, I'd rather have the Harvey's 10 times out of 10.
Over the Super Chicks?
Yeah, but Super Chicks is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that was our MSU update. Baseball is doing great. Softball selection show is in 8 minutes.
But y'all are y'all are safely in the field, right? Is there any chance of hosting?
Softball? Oh.
Softball, no chance of hosting.
Okay.
We're not one of the top 16 seeds.
There was
the latest projections that I just read.
There was a chance I think we needed to go win a game or 2 in the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
And then we needed we needed somebody to lose. So yeah, if you saw a projection, then yeah, sounds good.
We're going somewhere.
Baseball projections, I've seen us on that 3 seed line after last weekend's sweeping Kentucky.
And as long as you're a 3 seed,
I'm going to
you're
imagine
chill.
that hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it'll come down to the wire. A good weekend in Missouri.
Pride doesn't help much, honestly.
Yeah, but you can't have a bad weekend.
Well, trust me, I know. I know as well as anyone. I'm just saying the numbers, even if A&M had swept the series, which I know we were at home and y'all would be away, but our RPI would have dropped 10 spots with a sweep of
Yeah.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Because they're just that bad. We helped y'all. They the RPI probably jumped up a decent bit after beating us
yeah.
3 times on the road. So
Appreciate it.
y'all are welcome.
Yeah, y'all are just you're A&M fans, just like throwing up the assists. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do what we can.